Hello there, my friend, and welcome back to another video. As always, we're bringing you some knowledge on free AI tools that'll change your workflow and hopefully make your day a little bit easier, a little bit better. That is the goal, because life's hard enough and AI is here to help. So we're going to talk about the top 5, at least, that I have used between YouTube, TikTok, promotional content that I've made, and some freelancing on Fiverr to actually bring in some extra income and make my workflows easier. Let's jump right into it because your time is valuable. I completely understand that. Only thing I ask is if you get a little bit of value from this video, or maybe you find it somewhat entertaining, go ahead and subscribe because we're dropping daily content. Number 1, you'll find this in link 1 down in the description below, is Speechify. This is voiceover.speechify.com. When you first get here, you're going to make a free account and it'll pop you right into your first project. Now, when it comes to Speechify, they have over 100 different voices that you can use with different accents and even different languages. If we scroll down, we have Bangladesh, Bulgarian, Azerbaijan, we have Hong Kong, Greek. There's just a ton. There's a ton of different voices and accents that you can use, but let's actually play this and see how well it sounds.
Today we are going to cover the top 5 text-to-speech models you can use right now.
Now, that one does not sound like it has a great flow, but we can mess around with a bunch of these and try different ones. Like, let's say we want Davis. One thing that we can also do is change the speed at which our AI model is reading it, and we can also add pauses. If you look on the bottom of the screen, we have a timeline right down here. There is also the option to import music, images, videos, and even do voice cloning, which means that I can record right here, right now, in real time, and change my voice to one of the AI models that they have. So if we change it over to Davis, or let's just change it over to Guy, because that was the easiest one, and click
Today
play.
we are going to cover the top 5 text-to-speech models you can use right now.
Now you can also take these, download them, put them into an editor like, Adobe or Power Director and change the pitch or volume. But let's move on to number 4. In number 4, we have naturalreaders.com, and this one really just puts you directly into it. You'll notice something different on the bottom left. There is Android and iOS, so you can scan that with your camera and get the app right on your phone so you don't have to be at home to work. Now you can of course add files like scripts. There is no editing bar on the bottom, so you get what you put in. It spits it out. It's very simple. Of all of them, this is the most simplistic to use. You are brought right to this text-to-speech page, and you can start generating. If you click the image, this is how you can change the voices. Now, the voice selection compared to Speechify is not as extensive, but the voices do sound really good, and you can see it's not until we scroll all the way down that we hit their premium section. So actually the majority of their voices are completely free. Let's go ahead and hit play and see what it sounds like. Just want to quickly mention this 0.97, that's going to be the speed at which they are talking at, and you can change that very easily.
Today we are going to cover the top 5 text-to-speech models you can use right now.
Now you may recognize that voice. A lot of different faceless YouTube channels are using this specific voice, and it's just because you do not have to pay a bunch to get access to premium features. Pretty much every voice that you're really going to want is right here up front. But let's go to number 3. We're moving through it. Now this is TTS Maker, or the free text-to-speech. This one has some voices on the right here, and you could basically see how many people use them, which will right up front tell you that this US male voice has 25.99. It shows you the limit of how many characters you can use. Most of them are between 8 and 10,000, but you'll notice a couple of them have a 5,000 character limit. You're going to go ahead and on the bottom enter your text. They give you up to 10,000. This is completely free. You're going to enter this code 6104 in the box and then click on convert. Now all of their settings are stored right here in the more settings. This does have a listen mode to where you can record like I'm speaking to you right now, and it will convert it. You have things like audio quality, voice speed, voice volume, and then some other things you can change, such as pitch. If you want someone to have a deeper voice or a not as deep voice, then you can change that right from here. You can also see the 5 different types of files that you can actually use. So let's go ahead and
Today
click
we are
play.
going to cover the top 5 text-to-speech models you can use right now.
Now, that one did sound very, very generic, but this is just another option. If you cannot find the voice that you need on the previous two or the next two, maybe this will have what you want. Now, there is different languages here as well. You can see they have a wonderful selection, pretty much any language you're going to need, or at least, I'd say 80 to 85% of them, all of the most popular spoken languages. So the next we have Play HT. All of these, of course, are going to be linked down in the description, conveniently next to the subscribe button. What do you know, shameless plug. This is Play HT. One thing we do get, which is nice, like Speechify, is the editing bar down here, and that is because, much like Speechify, we can upload different files that we would like to play over it. So if we want to hear our cloned voice with, say, an audio track, a royalty-free audio track, by the way, pixabay.com, pexels.com, YouTube Audio Library, and Epidemic Sound, there's 4 amazing places to find some royalty-free content. We can have that play over our voice and hear them at the same time. If we'd like to use Play HT, they make it really easy to use it in our own tool, app, or website. They give API access, much like OpenAI, right here, and they also offer voice cloning. Again, real time, I can speak into Play HT and then have it play back a cloned voice, but let's go ahead and hear what this sounds like.
Today, we are going to cover the top 5 text-to-speech models you can use right now.
Right off the bat, their most generic one sounds really kind of like the most realistic out of the 4 that we've covered right now, but with this, you do have access to about 150 different models that you can go in, play around with, and try. Now, number 1 is my favorite. This is the one that I'm actually signed up for, and let's real quick just go ahead and hear it. This is the Andrew Tate model.
Today, we are going to cover the top 5 text-to-speech models you can use right now.
Now, this is one, let's go ahead and go to the home page. These people have over 11,000 models. So there's 11,260 AI models that you can use with VoiceAI AI. Again, the link will be down in the description below. The one thing that really sets this apart is, unlike all of these where you have a bunch of generic, somewhat robotic sounding voices, VoiceAI actually brings you a bunch of different models. So we have ones that are very well known. We have AI Naruto, AI Trump model, AI Family Guy, AI Peter, the AI Simpsons. Now, a lot of these are going to be what the large language models use. If you've seen AI Simpsons, AI Family Guy, AI Seinfeld, even AI South Park, or if you've seen any of the cloned music videos, or say, the clone music videos that you see on TikTok a lot, this is going to be how those people actually take a song and translate them into, say you want Donald Trump to sing Barbie Girl, here you go. So when you find a model that you want, you're going to go ahead and click into it. Now it's going to first prompt you for an audio file. This is an MP4. If you want at any time, let's just say we go over to YouTube and, for example, we say Barbie Girl, we can go ahead and just hover over the original Aqua Barbie Girl, click on it, and then click download. We can plug that into here, and what do you know, Donald Trump is singing Barbie Girl. The other thing is the text-to-speech. You have the text-to-speech option right here, which you just saw with the AI Andrew Tate model. You just enter whatever you want and then convert it into text. You can, of course, change the speed, you can change the tone or emotion, and of course, if you want Donald Trump speaking Korean singing Barbie Girl, here you go, you can change the language as well, which is really nice because you do not have just one model per language. On many of the other ones, let's say you want something in Spanish, well, maybe you'll have only 3 voices to choose from, and all of those could sound somewhat robotic. With this, there's over 11,000 models, and they can all speak really any language. So that is my top 5. All of the links will be down below for my favorite text-to-speech models. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit subscribe, like the video, as it seriously helps that algorithm, and I hope to see you on the next one.